You've kicked us for 15 years. But you know what you should have learned? We're still standing. We got more in us. We don't want to transition our schools, our economy, and our way of life. We like it. We like it. And by the way, when did my body, my choice suddenly not be the mantra of the left? It's my body, and that's my child, and my child's body. And I don't care that you think I need whatever pumped into my body. It's my choice. No, thank you. That doesn't mean I'm a crazy anti-vaxxer. It doesn't mean anything. It's none of your business. We don't want your new normal. We want normal. That's what we're looking for. Oh, and by the way, we the people, but we're individuals. And that's what you're failing to see. But see, you don't see us as individuals. You see us as they, them, those people. And those people who are racists. We're not racists. We're not. You are. Honestly, you are. Look at yourself. Look at the definition if they haven't changed it yet. Look at the definition of racist. That's you, not us. It's racist to say that kids need a black teacher or a white teacher. They don't. They need a good teacher. Our children are not yours to experiment on. My mom never meant, if you got a bunch of black friends, you're going to be black. But you know what? That's what the left is basically saying. If you have a bunch of white friends, you're going to be white. Because it has nothing to do with skin color. See, the one thing that the politicians really need to hear is you're screwing with not just my children, but sometimes 10, sometimes 5, sometimes 20 years of hard work of trying to do the right thing for your children and teach them the right thing. And then you take them in your schools and you teach them all the exact opposite things, and I pay for it. No, you're on the wrong track. You need to listen to us because those are our children, not yours. What the elites have to understand, let's start with the media. We don't believe you anymore. Okay, you can say it a million times. We don't believe you anymore. You have a serious credibility problem. And no matter how many times you tell a lie, we know it's a lie. And what's really dangerous is sometimes you'll accidentally tell the truth, and we won't believe you on that either. That's a very dangerous place for a republic to be. You have shirked your responsibility, and your game is over. So if you want to end up as a government wholly owned entity where you're getting your funds to stay alive so you can, clip-clap all of this nonsense, government propaganda, go ahead, but just know you will end up being Pravda. You will be nothing more than an organ for a one-party system. But I have my doubts that we're going to end up there. I think you're just going to end up with the carriage companies that said, we're going to just make better carriages. We're going to fight this automobile thing. It's crazy. It's so dangerous. Yeah, well, good luck with that one. Those in power, and I mean the media, the government, and education, because you're all one. To the average American, I think you're all one. You're part of the problem. You are not our master. Unless you're in media, you're not our teacher either. I mean, sorry, not media, education. You're not our teacher. You're not our mom and dad. You work for us, even if you are a teacher. We ask you to teach, but we don't have to take what you teach as gospel when it's wrong. You do still need to listen to us. You work for us. Governments, school boards, teachers. You work for the people. And your unions work against the people. Not all the time. Sometimes unions are very helpful. But when it comes to the teachers' union, I'm sorry, we all love teachers. But if you can't see how your teachers' union is not working for the people and our future and our children's future, then you too are part of the problem. And I say that with a heavy heart, but teachers, you're going to be next. You are blowing your credibility if you stand by and say, it's not me. If you're part of the teachers' union, it is you. COVID. What should the elite have heard on Tuesday? That America sincerely cares. That none of us want to die, and none of us want somebody's grandparents to die. We didn't know what we were dealing with the 15 days to flatten the curve. By summer, we had a pretty good handle on it, and by September, we understood that the teachers' unions were running the show, and this was now about politics and not about medicine. And yet you continued to grow this behemoth. We closed our businesses in good faith because we were all trying to do what was right. But Home Depot and Amazon, those whose address really is Wall Street, they were the big winners. Not a single soul on Main Street. You bailed out the banks and not the people who had the loans in 2008. You bailed out the giants in 2020 while we closed our shops on our dreams, and we're tired of it. We're tired of the elites. We're tired of the giant corporations that are playing some game that none of us are in on. We're tired of you funding them and giving them special favors. You think we're sheep and that you're the rancher. But we're not sheep. I hope the people in elected office, I hope the people in the media, and I hope the people on college campuses understand we're not sheep. We're American bison. I think personally this should be the American animal, not the eagle. The American bison. The buffalo. That buffalo leaves everybody alone, everything alone. It's just out there, it's just eating. And that's pretty much us. We're just out here eating. We're going our own way. We're going to walk where we want to walk, and we're going to do it and just leave us alone, and we're fine. You screw with me, I'm probably going to trample you to death. Me and my friends. You try to tell us what to do. You come and even try to help one of my children. We understand you're not necessarily help for us. And we can run 30 miles an hour. We can run through fences, barbed wire, razor wire, and we're not stopping. That's who we are. We're not sheep. We're bison. Leave us alone, and you'll be fine. Come in and mess with me or my family, and we'll trample you.